that down. Let's move on to this, shall we? You know, of course, you say the Russo brothers, and obviously you instantly think of Winter Soldier.
Oh.
What did you say?
Community.
I thought you said titties.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of movies
What
they're making.
movie was that? The Russo brothers. Come on.
I had to double check. I'm like, wait a minute, he couldn't have said that.
I'm not. That was like a Ray line. Now Ray would have said that.
The bosom buddies.
Bosom buddies.
The
There you
bosom
go.
brothers.
Oh my God, give me a second.
Oh, boy.
Man, that was the biggest laugh of something I didn't even say.
Wait, what did you say? Community? Oh,
Community,
he just thought he
the
was
show.
titty.
The community.
The directors of titty.
When you say Russo brothers.
I would love to have that title as a job, my job title. Director of titty.
We better move on quick. He's going to get us demonetized. These guys right here. You know.
I need you to be hard in the shot. Harder in the shot.
When you think of the Russo brothers, you think of Winter Soldier. You think of Civil War.
Yeah.
You think of Infinity War and Endgame. And beyond that, right now you're thinking about Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. But you might have forgotten they've actually got a movie coming out. Granted, it's on Netflix, but still they've got a movie coming out called, what is it? The Electric
Titties.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Come on. Okay,
got you on the quick draw McGraw on that one.
Okay, let's.
The Electric State.
Yeah.
Which I thought actually looked good.
Okay.
I was looking forward to it. I was very excited.
I
for
was too.
I like they got Chris Pratt in there,
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown. Stanley the Tooch.
The Tooch.
I was kind of in the minority in the sense I didn't love the trailers. You remember we were talking about that guy? Like all you guys loved it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't think the trailers looked great, but whatever. It's the Russo brothers. Well, guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Hungryroot. You know, grocery shopping used to be one of the biggest struggles. Between your busy schedule and wanting to eat healthier, it just feels impossible to stay on top of everything. But all that changes when you discover Hungryroot, the easiest way to eat healthy without the hassles. Hungryroot is like having your own personal grocery shopper. They take care of the weekly shopping for you, recommending healthy, high-quality groceries tailored to your tastes, nutritional preferences, and even health goals. They've got it all: smoothies, snacks for the kids, ready-to-eat meals, and even supplements. For me, Hungryroot is absolutely a game changer, guys. My health goals have become so much easier to stick to. I love how they personalize my cart every week and even get smart about my preferences as I go. It's honestly stress-free and so simple. You're gonna love Hungryroot as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/Campea and use the code Campea. That's hungryroot.com/Campea using the code Campea to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea. The reviews are now out, and they're not good. As of this moment, Rotten Tomatoes has The Electric State at 19%.
Oh my God! Really?
And the
Jeez.
ones that are giving it positive reviews are thin positive reviews to start. Let's go read some of the reviews here. IndieWire writes, truth be told, there isn't a single laugh or even a knowing smile to be found in this relentlessly stale ordeal, which does for sci-fi adventure comedies what The Gray Man did for action thrillers. Absolutely nothing. That says a lot to me because I hated The Gray Man. The Independent UK writes, The Electric State contains the most baffling call to arms in recent cinema. This is a story, in short, about how all those damn kids should put their phones down and go hug the nearest corporate mascot. The Guardian did not like it.
So sad.
They wrote, there's no soul, no originality, just a great big multicolor wedge of digital content. The Hollywood Reporter wrote, the film is busy to a degree that grows more and more assaultive, but it's neither funny nor exciting. Like so many streaming originals, The Electric State seems less a real movie than an imitation of one. Now, Deadline Hollywood did like it. They wrote, shout out to movement choreographer Terry Notary and VFX supervisor Matthew Butler and his team for this seamless blend of CGI effects and animation that clearly shows the advancements in the field with genuine character work that soars here. The only good thing he could say was, hey, good job, visual effects.
Technical, yeah.
I hate that.
Mama's
Whenever-
Geeky liked it. And they wrote, but it's not overwhelmingly enthusiastic. They wrote, Millie Bobby Brown once again proves she shines as a lead. It's not a perfect movie by any means, but it isn't terrible either. It's cute and fun and made me cry. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see.
AI.
Mike Zarilla wrote, most expensive movie in Netflix history is a massive $320 million boondoggle. Joe Blow wrote, a hodgepodge of stuff that's been done before and much better. And theirs is one of the positive reviews. Next Best Picture wrote, The Electric State is just another display of how the Russo brothers have regressed as a directing team into something that at this point only makes films not even worth subjecting yourself to. Variety didn't like it, saying directors Joe and Anthony Russo surprisingly undervalue their source material's blueprint, turning author Simon Salient, I believe I pronounced that correctly.
Solid hog.
Salient, bleak thriller
was so good.
into a whimsical, sanitized mess of mimeographed ideas from a handful of far better cinematic inspirations. And it just goes on and on.
Man, these people were not for this movie.
The bigger their words, the words they use, the worse it like the worse the review is.
I feel like I need to carefully articulate this. Look, you guys know I am a big fan of Joe and Anthony Russo. I've had the privilege of no less than 3 different times they've come into my studios, sat down with me, spent time with me to talk. They're just great. And what they have done in the comic book movie universe, obviously with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with 4 of what a lot of people consider 4 of the greatest comic book movies ever made, with Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. I love these guys. Make no mistake about it. I really do. However, even though I really personally like them, I have said that I have been critical of their non-Marvel projects. I don't, in all honesty, and I'm saying this as somebody who's a big fan of theirs, I don't know that they've made an exceptional movie since they left Marvel. And actually, I think they've made a number of really bad movies, whether as producers, as writers, as directors. I think they've made a number of very bad movies. And no, before anybody wants to bring up Everything Everywhere All at Once, they actually had nothing to do with that movie. But one of the things that I have pointed out is, like, I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, wait a minute, should this make us nervous about Doomsday? Should this make us nervous about Avengers Secret Wars? I've always said this. There is something magical. There are teams of people that end up being greater than the sum of their parts, right? To go really old school, 90% of you won't get this. I don't even know if Ray's going to get this. The Killer Bees were a much better tag team than B. Brian Blair or Jumpin' Jim Brunzell were as individual wrestlers.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
The
When
Road
you bring up the Killer
Warriors.
Bees,
The Road Warriors were a much better tag team than Hawk or Animal were as individual performers. I mean, and to me, yeah.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, to me, I think that is something that is equivocal here to when you have the Russo brothers working with Kevin Feige, magic happens. I mean, they are no less than 4 for 4. Not just 4 for 4, but completely knock the ball off the cover out of the park 4 for 4. When they're doing stuff separately, without that chemistry they have with Kevin Feige, they've struggled a bit. Now, I am not crap talking on the Electric State because I haven't seen it yet myself. I'm just going off of what the general consensus is from a lot of these critics who I personally know are also big fans of Joe and Anthony Russo. So, am I surprised to hear that a lot of people aren't liking the Electric State? Well, I didn't think the trailers looked very good, so I'm not surprised. And also, I think Joe and Anthony Russo don't fire on all cylinders when they're not working with Kevin Feige. But does that make me worry about Doomsday and Secret Wars? Absolutely not. Because when you get that chemistry, that formula with the Russo brothers and Kevin Feige together, well, then you got Hulk Hogan and Randy Macho Man Savage with the mega powers. Oh. Then it's like, boom, great things can happen. Sorry for all the WWE references. But so I'm not surprised that hearing this isn't very good, but it doesn't make me worry at all about with the upcoming Avengers films.
It really sucks because for me, at least, all Netflix needs is 2 in a row. That's it. And then no matter if it looks the next Netflix movie that comes out, if the trailer's any good, I'll have a little bit more confidence.
But
and
Netflix puts out like 20 movies a month.
Carry On was the last Netflix movie that they promoted, and I saw, and I thought it was really good.
Right, but they've had like 40 movies out since then.
Oh, I thought, well, the ones that I know we've talked about. I was really hoping this movie would be good. It looked good to me. I like the trailer. I like the actors in it. The Russo brothers. I mean, how can you go wrong? I mean, oh man.
Not to be confused
is
with
this worse than Rebel
WWE's
Moon?
The Rougeau brothers.
Oh yeah.
Don't confuse the Russo brothers with the Rougeau brothers.
It'll be interesting to see if this has worse reviews than Rebel Moon. Either one. Because,
I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
Sci-fi may not be where you want to take your movie, or Netflix may not be where you want to take your.
Well, they shouldn't be spending $300 million on a movie.
That's another thing.
Why is Netflix still spending so much money?
That's how much of a man. It feels like Netflix just.
To be fair, it's 19%. It's only 16 reviews, so more than likely that's going to rise. Okay. But still, that's not a great start.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The reviews are now out for the Electric State, and they're not looking good. And even the few positive ones are very lukewarm positive ones. Saying things like, hey, the visual effects are good.
Yeah.
Whatever have you been excited about this movie? I'm going to admit I haven't been all that excited about it myself, but it is the Russo brothers, right? Whatever you guys are thinking about this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.